All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Tony Fleming. I'm the VP of Sales for Tava Lifestyle, and welcome to the Huddle. See, we got a new name. It's called the Huddle, Huddle. That's our Saturday morning training, the Huddle. So you're going to get everybody to the Huddle. That's the name. That's the name. And make sure you go to YouTube also and like, subscribe, hit the all button. I'm gonna keep saying it. Hit the all button, and because when you hit all, you get all the notifications. Because we're gonna start doing a lot of things on YouTube. We got to build up this subscriber list, and we're gonna do a lot of things on YouTube. So make sure you go there. Fill in the blank. What's that? Subscribe, like, hit the all button, and then the chat. Leave something in the chat to let us know you were there. See, I'm not gonna know you were there if you didn't leave something in the chat. Let's see how many of y'all go today and put something in the chat. All right. Now, we got some good training today. We got a lot of good stuff that we're gonna talk about today. And I want to welcome everybody who's a part of our training now, because I can promise you this, by the beginning of January next year, the Huddle is going to be well known around the world. We're going to have guest trainers come in, guest speakers coming in. We're going to have some big brand names. I'm speaking that to existence, all of y'all, and you can say you were here before the Huddle. You were here before the Huddle. You watch what happens. I'm speaking into existence right now. This is going to be the most, I don't know the new name for that the kids use for, hottest training. What they call it? Is it lit? This is gonna be the most. I don't know. Lit is old now, right? They still say lit. They still say lit. This is gonna be the littest. Is it? I don't know. I don't think we got any young people on here. They can't even give me the term. What's the name for a hot training for a great Saturday morning? Give me a name. Lit. It's gonna be lit. We're gonna go with that in the Huddle. But before we get started this morning, I want to bring up the person who actually created the name for us, who came up with the name for us, and he gets $100. So let's bring up Mr. Zacchaeus. Are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm here, Coach.
All right.
Yes, sir. The Huddle.
Here, man.
Yes, sir.
You want it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's why I'm here.
You got to reach for it, huh? You see? You can't get it.
Yes, sir. Bring it on.
Okay.
Bring it on.
Put your cash app in my messenger, and then absolutely. You got cash app, right?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. So give us the story of how you came up with this fantastic name called the Huddle. How did you come up with that? Did you sit up all night brainstorming, going through dictionaries and stuff?
You know, one thing, Coach, first of all, thank you for this training that you do every day. I think about sports. I think about the coach calling the players to the huddle and giving them the play, looking at the playbook. And that really is what Tava is all about, is looking at the playbook and looking at the strategies and the next steps to be successful. So to me, huddle just makes perfect sense. To come into the huddle, get the strategy, get the next play to get to the goal line. So that makes perfect sense for me.
Wow. We're going to huddle up every Saturday.
Absolutely.
So do they call you Zach?
Well, some people call me Zach, but my preference, because my mother, is Zacchaeus. Don't let anybody take your name.
I got you. That's what your mother said, Zacchaeus.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, absolutely. Zacchaeus is famous for
climbing the sycamore tree.
The what?
Climbing the sycamore tree.
Yeah, but also in a book. What's the book?
The Bible.
No. It's one of my favorite books. Somebody help me out.
Besides the Bible?
Yeah, besides the Bible.
Okay.
That's our favorite book too. Somebody help me out, man. Come on. That's the guy that was the little boy that was traveling, trying to find the oh man. I'm not gonna move till somebody tell me.
I was about to tell you that. I'm curious about that.
It's called Some of y'all know what my favorite book is, at least on here. It's called and I can't believe I'm saying it's my favorite book, and I don't even know the name of it.
Right.
I see when I get stuck on something, I'm not leaving until we find the answer here.
Well, tell us about the book there, Coach.
Well, the guy left home trying to find this particular, he was going for a dream, and he went to all the lands. He worked with people. I'm going blank. I read that book 3 times.
Are you thinking about The Great Salesman?
The Alchemist.
Oh,
Dang.
Okay.
Dang. The Alchemist. Yeah, Zacchaeus was in there. He wasn't the star in the book, but he ran across Zacchaeus as he was traveling along the road. The Alchemist. Man.
All right. Awesome.
Hi, Zacchaeus. So, where are you from originally?
Originally from Jackson, Alabama, 70 miles north of Mobile, the Gulf Coast. Hot weather, but exciting, and it's a great place to live, even though you talked about it.
So, have you done this kind of business before?
I have not done this business before. This is actually my first jump out there. I've been in sales before, but this was something that intrigued me. I wanted to go through the transformation myself and see the benefit and become a product of the product. So that's why I'm here.
So who enrolled you in the business?
Stephania, Miss Jazzy, Jazzy Priester. Yeah, that's that's the energy behind the push. Absolutely.
Miss Jazzy.
Absolutely.
She's a radio host, right?
Yeah, she is. Yeah, absolutely. She is definitely energy. She is definitely the voice. I call her the voice.
Okay, cool. So you like the products?
Oh, absolutely. I'm actually my own personal transformation. I went from 253 pounds to 219 pounds.
Wow.
So I've definitely seen the benefits. It actually is beneficial. I'm still trying to get to about 210. That's actually my goal weight for now. So not too far off.
I'm gonna put you on the spot now. What's your favorite product? You don't say all of them. You got to pick one.
Valet 30, without a doubt, because of just the added vitamins, just the enhanced energy. Because you don't realize what your body does not have until you put in what it needs. So that's why it's my favorite.
Give your body what it needs, it corrects itself.
Absolutely.
So now you're in Atlanta, right? So what part of Atlanta are you?
Lawrenceville, right there at the Mall of Georgia. Yes, sir. Right there where the traffic stops.
Yeah, that's where it stops when you get way out there. I got you. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Traffic's gonna keep going, buddy. So, all right, man. Well, congratulations for giving us that name. We're gonna really work that name, the huddle.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna come up with some more stuff to make the huddle work. And send me that cash out, man, because it's a beautiful day out here. I might go spend this. So you better send me that cash out so I can go and send it to you today.
Yes, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Zacchaeus, for coming on. Appreciate it, man.
Coach. Thank you, Coach.
Right. Right. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back, way back. We're gonna bring up another superstar in our business. She's up in the Detroit area. I saw her sitting out on her deck today with her shades on. So she's going to be doing a little training with looking all Hollywood. I thought that's what I saw her doing. So is she still in the green room? Y'all want to bring her up? Not the clappers.
Let me tell y'all something. Mr. Fleming is the best backstage. He is the best. We be jamming. Yeah. It's like a whole concert behind the scenes. I used to do stage management back in the day, and it just put me totally. You're a whole vibe, Mr. Fleming. Thank you for having me.
You telling them our secret in the green room. I saw you videoing me while I was. I know you gonna post that.
I'm actually on live on Instagram because Instagram be getting neglected. So we have to make sure we're reaching out to our people on Instagram because, to be honest, Mr. Fleming, that's where our youngsters are. They're on Instagram and they're on YouTube. So we got to figure that
out. You're right. That's why I got you here today. I swear I got you here today. I don't know. Sounds like you're a little low. Can you come up some, or is that might be me? I don't know. If everybody say y'all can hear her, then we good. I just want to make sure y'all hear her.
Let me know if y'all can hear me. I did. I'm gonna have to go inside. I'm telling y'all, I've been in the house for 11 months. I've been
I like you outside. It looks pretty cool outside there. You know, especially in that area, y'all usually have an overcast. I got a beautiful day. So that's pretty cool. I like that. As long as they can hear you.
I could get loud now. Y'all know I could get loud.
I need somebody to respond. Can y'all hear her? Is it okay? Because it could be my speakers here because I could have the volume down low. Yes, I hear her clearly. Good. All right, so we're going to talk about social media today, and we're going to talk about some things that I have some questions that I want to ask her, because these are some questions that were put together, and other people want to know these answers also, because I noticed that she's on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and everything that's out there. Every time I turn around, I see a video of her. I think you and Neiman Marcus is battling for. Now you know who Neiman Marcus is? No, you don't.
That's what you call Mrs. Mora?
There you go. How you know that? That's Double Diamond Nina Moore. She's Double Diamond Nina Marcus. So Neiman Marcus. So y'all two are going neck to neck with videos, man. I mean, every time I don't know. I got on TikTok the other day for the first time in about 2 years, and boy, you and her were coming up already on Instagram and Facebook. So, man, and you're gonna tell us today why people should do that. Now I know we got some people sitting out here in the audience today walking with their cane. I can't do that, baby. Well, you got to find some people that's gonna help you do that, because that's where the world is going. That's what's happening out here. And you got to get with the program, folks. Get with the program. Let's go now. So, all right. First question I have for you, and hope y'all got your pen. Let me get mine right quick. You got a little paper to write with, folks. Y'all got to have that. All right. The first question is, what is attraction marketing? What's your definition of attraction marketing?
So attraction marketing is when you want to attract people to come to your page and stay there. When you want them to watch your video full out, watch your live full out, interact. So attraction marketing, it starts with lighting. It starts with wardrobe. I'm just going to keep it real. It starts with appearance. I mean, our own CEO says this all the time. You cannot sell a dream looking like a nightmare. And social media is like our new TV. It's our new entertainment. People will follow you just because they're attracted to you. So give them something for them to come back. For me, I talk a lot about, on my social media, it's just really my lifestyle. It's my everyday life. You may see me making coffee in the morning. You may see me hosting an event. You may see me selling real estate. So I kind of bring people behind the scenes into my lifestyle. They see me hanging out with my husband. They see me preparing for my daughter's wedding. So they feel like they're a part of my life. It's people that I don't even know. They will message me and say, "Oh, how's your aunt doing? I saw that you said that, she wasn't feeling well." It's like strangers that really, they kind of connect with you. So you want to give people something. I know a lot of times we're shy and we don't want to put everything out there. So I'm not saying put all your business out there, because that could help you, but it can hurt you too. So you want to really be careful, but you do want to share something about your character, your personality. If you're someone who go to work every day, I like to tell my team, if you're working and you're doing Tava part-time, just simply take your valet in the morning, and say, "Hey, I'm headed out the door. I'm going to the office. This helps me get throughout my day." You wouldn't believe how many people will watch you take a shot every day, and then it may be a week or two, a month or two, or maybe 6 months to a year later, they say, "Hey, something come up. What is that vitamin?" Because in their mind, they don't know what you do or don't know your job or what have you, but they know that this liquid vitamin gets you throughout your day. A lot of people reach out to me and say, "Okay, what are you doing for energy?" Because they just see my energy. And okay, I can share with them what I'm doing, but I never be too salesy. I just be me. So just show who you are, show your grandbabies, show you in the kitchen cooking your food, attract people to you, attract them to your page, and not just one time, but attract them to where they become a follower. That's the key.
So now, next question. How many times a day should you post?
I suggest that in your stories, you should post 5 to 7 times a day.
Wait a minute. Should you post about your product 5 to 7 times a day, or just you, or what? I mean, how many times?
When you are in your stories, you need to tell a story. So you would know my stories may be different every day, but I have a time frame or an algorithm that I created for myself. So every morning, you're going to see me drinking my coffee. Like, that's what people know. It's coffee time early in the morning. Then I may give you a quote or a scripture, or I may say something positive to set your mindset off, so you could go throughout your day with some positivity. Then I may come back later in the day with lunch or a smoothie, or me popping my flare pill saying, hey, I need some energy. I got to get through the rest of this work day. So I'm actually giving people a story throughout my story, because you can really attract yourself if you put up a story in the morning, you waking up, and then the next story is you arguing with somebody at the grocery store, and then the next story, you're talking about something that is very irrelevant, and then the next story you're walking your dog. It's like she's all over the place. I can't get anything from her, so I'm not coming back to her page.
Okay. So really,
tell a story.
You kind of scripting a reality TV show on your own page.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay. Now, if we're doing 5 to 7 times a day, are we doing that 7 days a week, 5 days a week, 4 days? I mean, how are we doing that?
Well, for me, consistency is key. So I do it every single day. But just to help you out, if you go to YouTube and you YouTube how to connect my Instagram to my Facebook, how to connect my Twitter to my Facebook, how to connect my TikTok to my Facebook, once you connect all of your social medias, you can host your stories on one platform. I host my stories on Instagram and they populate over to my Facebook. So it's not like I'm working 3 or 4 different social medias at one time. I'm only really working one, but it's populating through. But to answer your question, Mr. Fleming, I will say do it every day if you can. Here's a tip that I want you guys to know. You may think I sit on my social media all day, but I don't. I take 2 days out the week to get all of my content. I film everything, I edit, I put it all together, I put it in a file in my phone, and then on Monday, I have a series of videos to already pump out. So I'm really, out working, I'm going to work, showing houses, selling my products, but my Instagram is working for me.
So your week is already shot the week before on the weekend, kind of like a TV series. Like when I get ready to watch Atlanta, the Atlanta series, that was shot before, and then they just playing it.
So guys, my background is film, radio, and television. I have over 14 films out. I do wardrobe styling, I do set design, but I started off in front of the camera. I know how to work a camera. I'm very good at editing. So this stuff is a no-brainer, but I'm telling you, the stuff that I give you guys is very simple. So there's a couple of apps that you may want to get. I like the Beauty Plus app. The Beauty
Wait a
Plus
minute.
app.
Beauty Plus?
Beauty Plus.
So a man can use that?
Yes, you can. And it's going to help you. And Mr. Fleming, on the days that you feel like you may want some hair, you can even add hair.
Can I have a big fro?
Yeah, you could do a fro. Yeah.
I'm going to come on next Saturday with a big fro.
I also want to share with you guys, it's called Video Shop. I use Video Shop to edit my videos and add music. Because if you guys notice that you may make a video on your Facebook Reels and you want to take that video and save it and put it on other platforms, but it doesn't save the music. So this is a great way for you to edit your videos and add the music that's in your phone to your video. And then you can populate that throughout all your social media pages.
You know, you posted something the other day. It was a travel video, or it was something about, I might have been in it or something. Whatever it was, I grabbed it and I put it in my stories. And I thought I'd done something wrong. I mean, I sat there for 30 minutes trying to get that music that you were playing, and it didn't play in my stories. I'm like, what am I doing here? I said, man, so when you share certain things, the music doesn't travel with it?
No, it doesn't, because Facebook has a block, especially if I do a video through my TikTok, or if I do it through my Instagram and try to bring it over to Facebook. Facebook is not buying it. Like, I'm in Facebook jail right now because I did a live last night and I used some music that I probably shouldn't have used, and it's like my third time doing it. So they put me in jail, so I can't. So that's why I'm not in the chat, or I haven't been on Facebook today, because Facebook put me in jail today. So I'll be out of jail by this evening. But I want y'all to be careful with that, because they do not like you borrowing music for other sites. And the reason why is because Facebook buy all their music. So all the music that we have on our Facebook Reels that we can use is because Facebook now own the rights to that music. So if we bring other music over that's not copywritten with Facebook, then it will cause you to either take the chance to go to jail like me, or actually get your page shut down. I think that a lot of people put a lot of things on their page and they do not get in trouble for it. But when you become a content creator, then Facebook, they want you to do what they want you to do, because I actually get paid to post Reels on Facebook. So they're not happy with me. I got a pink slip today. So I'm over on Instagram all day.
If they don't let you back on by the end of the day, we're going to protest out on Facebook. Free KP. Free KP. Free KP. All right, so this kind of, I guess you kind of answered my second question is, how do you sell your products on social media? I know, posting every day is kind of selling the products, but I mean, how else do you sell it?
I don't sell products on social media. I just share my life. I just share what works for me. When people say, how do you clear your skin? Valet 30. How do you grow your hair? Valet 30. Where do you get your energy from? Oh, I'm dancing. Oh my gosh, I have so much energy today. Woo! This energy is crazy. Y'all want some of this energy? Text energy to the number below. So you're giving them a command. And sometimes we can forget about it and get away from it because we're so caught up in the story. That's why it's great to have good people like Mrs. Nina Moore, because she will, and we do it all the time to each other. And I think that's probably why you see a lot of us and see a lot of similarity, because she'll call me and say, oh, you forgot to put your command, say this. Or I'll call her and say, oh, you should do a video like this, because we know what attracts the people and hold them there. So I don't sell anything. I just simply share, because Tava's a social sharing company. We share on social media. That's the thing. A lot of people are not waking up to their Cash Apps with money. They're not waking up to the PayPals with money in them. I call it wake up money. Some people call it residual income. Some people call it making money in your sleep. But when I wake up every single day, I don't care if it's $25. I don't care if it's $40. I heard Tiana Christian did almost over $20,000 in less than 30 days. And she did it because you guys need to go follow her and duplicate some of the stuff she's doing. She did that off of social media. I almost wish we could have had her on today to ask her some questions, because she has made, and I know that it's real, and I know we get caught up with the documented income. I'm working on it. I'm working on the documented income, but I can go on my phone as well. I showed my team a couple of months ago where I made thousands of dollars, and it all came from social media, just from sharing my products.
So why you ain't have?
Don't try to sell.
See, I got a video I just put out. I can't change that one, but from now on, I talked about selling on that one, but from now on I won't. But why you have Tiana on with you? You should have said
I don't know. I should. We'll come back.
We'll get her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call her Tatiana.
She has like Tatiana.
She does.
She's making that money.
So, all right, tell me this. I talked to a friend of mine about 3 days ago, and he told me that he's been wide open on TikTok. He said, man, TikTok is like Facebook 9 years ago, that you can, when you post, everybody sees almost everything. He said that he had to get 1,000 followers first, then he could do the click my, what's that? The click my bio.
Yep. So once you get 1,000 followers, not only that, you know what's really cool about TikTok? You can't go live on TikTok until you get 1,000
followers. Right.
And then you can put your Tava link in the bio, and then you can direct people and say, hey, go to the link and go click the link in my bio, and they can click the link and it'll take you right over to your Tava website. Right.
That's what he said with his company, and he just sell products that way. He said he went from 10 followers to like 20,000. Initially, he just did 15, 30 seconds kind of fun videos. And then once he got the followers, then he started doing the live. And do you go live on TikTok?
Not as much as I should. I should probably go live, but I will tell you guys this. TikTok, when you give them a command, they will do it. I don't care. Like, I can put a video of me just making coffee and put, hey, click the link in my bio to purchase your 6 for $30 today. And I'm telling you, it'd be crazy. Now, I don't put my Tava lifestyle link in any of my bios. I create a link tree, linktree.com, because what you can do is go over to your Tava lifestyle website and you can click on the products that you sell most. You could grab the link and bring that direct link to your link
wow.
tree. So when they go to your link tree, they don't have
They're
to
not
look
confused
for the
at all. Wow.
They don't have to look for the complete pack. When you go to my link tree, I have all my top sellers in there. They just simply click it. It takes them directly to that product and they can purchase. So get you guys a link tree. Another thing that I add to my link tree are my PayPal links. So the 5 for 25s, the 10 for 40s, the $50 Friday sales for the Valet 30. They're all in my link tree. And what happens is people will look at the Valet 30 from my website and say, oh, wait a minute, she's charging $15 shipping over here at the website. Let me click her PayPal link. But guess what? It's the same price because I say $50 for the Valet 30, but I add on my shipping and handling. So it's not like I'm losing. It just psychologically to them, they feel like ordering directly from your website. A lot of people don't like to do that. So they're like, I just send it to her PayPal. But you're still paying $70-something by the time you're done.
So
where you go.
When they go from that link tree, they just see your products and maybe your face or something. They don't see, oh, that's cool. Oh, see, that's you're right. That's what people want to do. That's the same as Cash App kind of to them. You say, hey, go right here. So, you know, people have to get information, and you've been holding back on us. I really don't like that, but people have to have information because I know some people on here saying, Tony, I know all that. Well, Tony didn't know that. And I'm sure some people on this right now didn't know that. And you got to apply this too. Now, if I'm going to apply it and I have no technical skills, you have to apply this, folks. You have to sit up and figure it out because that's where the world is going, man. We can't just, now if you're a billionaire, you can pay people to do that stuff for you. But, until that point, we have to learn this stuff and go actually do it, man, because you actually selling stuff without even touching people. You don't even have to, all you gotta do is talk. and they're going to go and order.
Yeah, I know. I get a lot of flack in this business for people that's introverts because I'm not really as fun and energetic that I am. I'm not a go to the restaurant, sit and kind of scope people out and go talk to them type of person. I'm just not that person. I'm gonna be honest. Now, if you put me in a room, I'm like a butterfly. That's not a problem, but that's not really my strength. My strength is really social media. And it kind of happened by accident, really, just having fun, but it's so my element because this is an industry that I came from. I came from talk radio. I came from film, television. So like this whole thing is like really my element. So I do so well with it. But I love to tell people all the time that just become another character because a lot of people always tell me, I'm scared. I don't want to do that dance. But it's so liberating. Like sometimes you would see me dance and I may have had a bad day. But just by doing that 30-second TikTok just shifted my whole mindset. So now I'm getting love on social media and people are like, okay, I need that. I need that same energy. I'm not only getting love, but I'm making money because this is the thing. We get so caught up in the likes or how many followers we got. I don't have millions.
Look, that was my next question. I promise you. What are you gonna say when people start posting? Because I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna post maybe for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They will come back. Tony, nobody's liking this stuff, so I'm gonna stop doing it. Nobody's not, nobody's. So I'm glad you're talking about that. Go ahead, let's talk about that.
Here's my point. Sometimes I do a video and I get 5 likes, but those 5 likes may be 5 orders. So what am I mad at? Because I'd rather have 5 likes and 5 orders than 500 likes and no orders.
No orders.
So if you
But you know what? I bet it's people rather have the likes. Because I saw something the other day where a guy posted, would you rather be a multimillionaire and nobody knew about you? Or would you not be a millionaire, but everybody knew about you? And there was some people saying they want to be known. They want to be, it's like, I bet you some people think that.
No, because why? When your bank account is dry.
Right. Well, they know me though. Look, everybody know me.
You don't need no validation for who you are when you get comfortable. That's why it's important to get on Mr. Fleming mindset calls so you can get your mindset together because you wouldn't worry about what other people are thinking about or not liking because that's just the press of a button. The only button I want them to press is the click it button on my website because it's no more brick and mortar. It's like click and order. We're ordering online all the time. We order from Amazon every day, all the time. So I just feel like people got to get out of that. We all love you. We all see your video. And here's another thing to all my Tavas. Let's start liking and loving on each other. Let's start leaving comments on the Tava Lifestyle page. Let's start leaving comments on the Instagram page.
I don't even know how to do it. You know how the preachers in the pulpit, they stand up.
Cool when I go over to the pages and I see all my likes and all my comments. I'm like, where are the people? Because we know you're here. We know you come watch on the Saturday morning huddles. You're on the calls all week. But we really need you guys to share that information. We really need you to like it. Just go under somebody's page. We even have a Tava group page. If you're not in the group page, get connected with your sponsor so you can get in a group page. We want to see your transformations. We want to know how much money you're making. We want to know because what it does is build momentum for us collectively as a whole as Tavans, and we can kind of celebrate and root each other on. That brings more momentum. And people, one thing I have to say, shout out to Team Excellence because it's not many of us, but I'm telling you, when we come to an event, we are the fun people. We are the fun girls. You know us from social media. You know when we walk in the room, we're going to be fashionable. We're going to be up to par. We're going to dance. We may grab your hand and dance with us because we want that in our company. We want to exude fun. Like, if y'all don't know y'all CEO and y'all VP of sales, like, they like to have fun all the time. And I'm not trying to get on y'all, but y'all be really boring. Like, y'all don't be getting lit. Like, I need y'all to get lit in the chats. I need y'all to get lit on each other pages. I need y'all to support y'all teams. I need y'all to post up their before and afters. It's time to get lit in Tava. It's time to take Tava to the next level. It's time to go places. We don't need to be saying, oh, not that T. We don't even got to validate that. I don't like when y'all say that. I'm sorry. I know that's a saying when y'all say, oh, not that T. No, we don't got to validate that. We got Vicia T and it works, period. We don't even have to acknowledge any other T's that's out here. We gonna acknowledge RT because RT allows you to lose 1 pound a day. I need everybody to post on their Facebook pages, on their TikToks, on their Instagrams. I need y'all to post today. I need y'all to say something amazing about one of your products. I need you to go find somebody that you know that took your product and had a transformation, had some type of result, and I want you to video it. And I want you to put it on your page, and I want you to tell the world, I'm challenging every single person that's on here right now. So drop it in the chat. I accept the challenge, period. All right, what's the next question?
You preaching now, boy. I don't know how to fold my arms like the preachers do, but they get in that pulpit, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, telling the truth, man. I talked about that last Saturday, and then I started posting. It's like, people still like, they don't get it, I guess. Now, okay, this is a suggestion I want to have. Okay, let's say if I post something from Tava, not a video with me kind of talking about, contacting me or something. I'm just saying a Tava video or a Tava whatever. And I tag people. Let's say I tag 30 people. And I want them to repost that. Now, if they repost it, should they tag me in it, or it's going to be already?
You're going to already be tagged.
Okay.
So once you get tagged, it's just like the game we used to play.
Tag it. Mm-hmm.
Then you need to put it in your story, not just send a heart back to the person like, oh, yeah,
right.
I got it. No, put it in your story. It grows morale. That means, oh, my God, that's even today. I said I'm going live because I am going live side by side with the vice president of sales for our company. That's huge. That's a marketing tool for me. You think I wasn't going to post and drop Mr. Fleming's name? What?
Right.
You think I'm not going to post after this and tag him so he can tag? I tag the diamonds all the time. I tag people all the time. I tag Tava Lifestyle all the time. But I know Tava Lifestyle probably like, oh, Krishan, we are tired of putting you in our stories all day. You're the only one. Guys, I need some help out here on social media.
I know.
I'm trying to look at myself on the Tava page. I'm like, oh, gosh, what? Is anybody else out here posting?
I know. I agree. I've started, and now I'm going to really get on the roll with this thing. I promise you I'm going to do it. I didn't have a strategy and didn't kind of know how, and I'm kind of picking that up from you now. If y'all not taking notes and listening, y'all have to go back and watch this video because it's going to be posted as soon as we finish. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on Facebook. Go back, click to it again, and watch it again. I was listening to Jim Rohn where he said that you literally have to watch something 15 times almost for it to sink in. That's why you posting a lot, because people got to see you out here. It's like a commercial. They run the same commercial 7 times during the NBA game. You watching it over and over and over and over. And the thing about it, we don't have to pay for our commercials. We just post them out there. Man. All right, so my next question, what's a content creator versus a lurker? A ghost follower or something like that?
So a content creator is simply what we talked about. It is somebody who posts on their page 3 to 7 times a day with a story. Now, I'm not saying post on your page, on your timeline, on your feed. Because if you post on your feed too much, the algorithm is not going to pump you through because it's going to be too much.
All right. Hold on. I got a question. When you post in your story, how long do you have in there? Because here's the thing. I'm confused at. Like, if I post something in my story, it might be a 20-second video or something. And then it says you want to add something else. And I'm confused on how to add it. But how much can you add in your story?
So you can add, I believe, up to 30 stories in one day. And let me tell y'all something. I did that a couple of times and I made a lot of money those days.
But see, that's what I'm talking. I'm confused about stories because it sounds like the story is ongoing thing. I'm thinking the story is one story, and then you do another story, and then it's not. It's like, so you're adding to that.
A story. It is like your mini series. It is your sitcom. So you're gonna tell a story. Mr. Fleming, you have an amazing story every day. You tell your story all the time. You get up and you go to the gym every day.
Right.
You do your mindset calls. You post some motivation. Then you may post you dancing. Then you may post you on your way to a business meeting or something. You do good, but you may post your gym on Monday, your motivation on Tuesday, because you don't know that you're supposed to post more series. So you can do all those posts in one day and they last 24 hours. So, you know, for me,
so when I post the second time in my story, it's just attached to the first.
Yes.
Oh man. So the third time is attached to the second. So all of them flowing. So when somebody clicks on it, they see all of them.
It's like a timeline.
See, you know what? I don't have this information. And I'm gonna give you a story about that I just did to my partner the other day. In college, he and I used to DJ. We DJed all the parties and stuff. And we Sound Source Incorporated was the name I so but when they were scratching a lot, like Grandmaster Flash and all that, we were scratching, but we couldn't do like Grandmaster Flash. It's like, what? How is he doing that? Man, we would do it, but it's like, how is this guy doing that? So I'm watching the other night The Get Down. I don't know if you ever seen that. It's about Grandmaster Flash and how the thing started in the Bronx. And then I Googled Grandmaster Flash, and there's a video came up of him training on what he did. And what he did was not what we thought it was. He took off the plate. He added something else to it. He did this. And I sent that to my partner. We 30 years later, like, oh, man, that's what I'm getting from you now. I'm like, I'm out here doing something, but I don't know what I'm doing. But now you really telling me what I should be doing. And if we had got that from him 30 years ago, man, I'm telling you, we might be, I don't know.
You wouldn't be here, so I'm so happy that did not work out. So I'm sorry.
Okay.
Grandmaster Flash is Grandmaster Flash, and Tony Fleming is Tony Fleming. Y'all give Mr. Fleming some hand claps, because we do appreciate him, because he puts us up on all the music. And Mr. Fleming, I know that is like really serious with you. Is your music is like your
I love it, yeah.
But I love music too. I come from a family of musicians. I don't know if you know Jesse Johnson from the Time Band. That's my cousin. And
he used to have the pearl.
Yes. So we come from a family. So I love you. I'm from the Motown, so you know it's just in my blood. But we vibe.
Okay.
You know?
Jesse Johnson, he did his own album too, because he left the Time, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was in the 80s. I remember him. Okay, cool. All right. So, all right, you got another question. What's engagement and why is that important?
Okay, so we're gonna go back, so because I need y'all to know about the ghost followers.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Ghost followers are basically what we're doing as Tavas. We come over to our Tava headquarters to get all our information, but we don't like anything. We don't leave a comment. We don't look at the stories. We have to stop doing that. So this is what happens. It is no longer about the algorithm. We're talking just Facebook right now. There is no more algorithm with Facebook. Whoever you follow and whoever you attach yourself to, that's what's going to be flowing through your feed. So be careful what you're listening to, what you're seeing, because that can affect your mindset. But the second thing is, don't be a ghost follower. If I post something that relates to you, simply drop a heart or drop a face or drop on the top of page. When you see a training come up, simply go on there and say, I'll be there. Because what happens is that when you comment on there, then your friends and your people that's attached to you that also follow Tava headquarters, Tava's going to start coming up in their algorithm.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. When you say follow, are you talking about literally click the follow button, or you just comment on their page?
Just comment on their page. Like, begin to really follow the movement of Tava. Really begin to I don't like them all. Just take 2 minutes. and like, because that helps us get more into the algorithm, because Facebook don't care about the algorithm. They care about engagement. Are other people engaging on your Facebook page? Are other people engaging on your posts? They want to see the hearts. They want to see the comments, because that let them know, oh, this page is popping, so let's go put it through more people's feed. Let's put it through. If we're only the same people liking and commenting, then Facebook gonna keep it right there. I get Tava posts all the time. I have a notification on. I have the bell on. So anytime Tava goes live, an alert comes on my phone, whether it's from YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram. My alerts is on. Anytime the Tava Angels post something on their page, my alert is on. I may not get to it right then and there, but I'm going to make sure that I go back later or go back to like and engage with them.
So it's sad that I'm saying this, because I don't know. Are we live on Instagram? I know we live on YouTube and Facebook now.
We're live on my Instagram, and we have a few people over here, and they are like really loving this. They're loving it.
I'm saying, is Tava live or your page is live?
Tava is not live. If I had, y'all can share with me. I won't give out the password, because we could have went live on Tava page, but I'm on my personal page live.
That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna work with you. I got a few pennies. I give you corn. I got, go back to lunch when I come back up there. Did you hear about your friend?
Mr. Fleming, I'm having a day party, a Tava day party here on June 25th. So you guys stay tuned, because I will be dropping the flyer this week, and yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
Did the young lady talk to you, the one you introduced me to?
I'm on my way to her graduation party.
Guess what happened? She got offered another job, because we was gonna bring her in as the social media person, and she called me and said that the company she's with gave her a full-time job, and I'm like,
she was interning for a company,
right? So and they offered her 2 days later. They offered her a full-time job.
That's okay.
I congratulate her, though.
We could talk.
Okay, we'll do that.
All right.
All right. So, what's engagement, and why is that important?
So engagement is important, like I said, because what happens is when you're engaging on other people's posts, you begin to start getting more engagement on your post.
Right. Like you did say that. Okay, now I guess I'm not really talking. I guess the lurker. Did you define what the lurker was? That nobody.
Yeah, lurkers and the ghost followers are the people.
They don't say anything. Okay.
And don't do nothing.
Okay. All right. So now, what's algorithms? You said it don't even matter anymore.
It doesn't matter. It's not about the algorithm. It's really about if you're impactful, if you are attracting people to you to watch your page, and if you're attracting people to you that want to leave a comment, that want to ask a question, that want to repost your post. Are you attracting people to your page enough that they are staying there to then engage with you? Basically, the rule of the game, like you meet people, and what do? We build what? Relationships. It's the same thing. It's just digital. It's just a digital exchange. You're building a relationship.
So what is Wi-Fi money?
Wi-Fi money is social sharing your products online, really engaging with your Facebook followers. Don't look at everybody as if they're going to be a customer, because somebody that you're looking at as a customer may be your business partner. Somebody you're looking at as a business partner may just be a customer. So you don't want to get so caught up in trying to sell. The only thing you're selling is you. You are attracting people to you, and your transformations are amazing. You're losing weight. You're growing your hair. You're making money. Listen, I'm telling you, like, when people want results, they don't care about nothing. They don't care if you got 1 million followers on your page. They want results. When I put up my before after picture, and people that really know me and know, like, she always wore short hair, and know that my hair is down my back, I have more people asking about ballet or purchasing ballet than ever before. Like, It's people that been following me on social media for 10 years. They never purchased anything I sold. But as soon as they saw a result right before their eyes, they were like, okay, I'm in.
Wow. Oh, I got to tell you this.
The bikes is out in Detroit.
I know. I got 3 orders. Matter of fact, it's 2 ladies coming over from Birmingham today. That's 2-hour drive here. They called me. They said, don't ship it. Because yesterday they called me and ordered it. Don't ship it. I'm coming to pick it up. I said, okay, because we're going to hang out in Atlanta. I said, all right. And then she said, I got a friend of mine want one too. And it came from that video you did with your hair that I posted on my page. You know, I posted it on my page and I told them to inbox me. And for real, I'm like, wow.
You know, I get a lot.
I'm not giving you a cut though. That's my money. My money is my money.
I'm as it all goes to the company. That's why we have great events, and y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets for the event that is coming up. And also, I wanted to say this: thank you, everybody, because a lot of people use that video, Mr. Fleming, and they should. Saying, "Oh, I sold a bottle of Valet off your results. I sold."
Yeah.
And even Jennifer's on here. She sold a lot of coffee.
Yep.
From that video.
Yep. You need to post. We need to post. That's what I'm saying. People should be grabbing that when I post it and sharing it everywhere, because I mean people sometimes they might not can hear me, but they'll hear somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And then when you did that, that was great. So I'm gonna do a lot more of those. All right. So I got 2 more questions here. How do I get the swipe up option?
Okay, I get this question all the time. So let me tell you a secret. You will not get the swipe up option unless Facebook verifies you, meaning creating you to be a content creator. And then you're like on this probation period. Lord Jesus, I hope I ain't in trouble because I'm in jail. Hope the judge, realize that, I wouldn't. But what happens is they will give that to you. That's an option. Facebook have to choose you to get it. It's nothing that I did to get it. I was just one of the people that they
What is it?
That option. So what happens when you go on my stories, I'll say swipe up and you can swipe up and it'll take you directly to my website.
Okay. It's like a link.
PayPal or any link that I attach to it, it'll take you right there. But here's a trick. Go get you an Instagram. And when you put your stories in Instagram, when you click on stickers, like you would add your music or the little whatever, scroll down a little bit. And there's a little thing that says link. Grab that link, put your website in there or your PayPal link or your Cash App link, and put that on your story. It'll be like a little sticker on your story, and people can click the link and go to your website.
I think you're a real business person and we're not being real business people. If you're a real business person, you should be doing all this stuff. I think we just kind of hey, we got this, and you got to use everything that we have to access to really do that, because you don't know where that person's going to come from.
Listen, this is free, 99. Okay. I used to own a boutique and I went broke, busted, and disgusted on marketing,
right?
On flyers, on getting Wi-Fi. Back then we had a street team.
They had a street team out there.
So you would pay people to go drop
1,000,
5,000 flyers, and they'll go out and they'll drop all these flyers, and then you'll be somewhere and you see all your flyers on the ground because they done threw it off their cars or they done threw it on the ground. This is a digital card. This is a digital business card. All of this stuff is free. It costs $5,000 for 30 days to get a billboard. How do I know that? Because I just checked into it the other day because I was trying to get me a Tava billboard off the freeway. I was like, I'm going in. I'm going to get diamond, whatever.
I know that's right.
But I went and I was like, 5 G's? I'm like, listen here. I'm just going to go harder on my social media page.
Right.
So that I will become not only a content creator, but an influencer.
Hey.
And then people that own those billboards will be calling me saying, hey,
man,
we'll put you up there for free.
Everybody driving past that billboard on their phone anyway. They looking at their phone. Okay. They driving on their phones.
Yeah. So,
yeah. That's cool. All right, so we got one more. What's the best way to share the product information?
By being a product of your product. You know.
Wait a minute. So you saying if you 280 and you've been in the company for 6 months and you still like you 279, you're not a product of the product.
I know you ain't making $1 and you mad and you saying, oh, this ain't working. Oh, I ain't making no money. I don't know how they making 5 for 25. That's that person. Because I promise you, once you fall in love with the product, everything else gonna fall in place. I never, I don't know, maybe you could talk to me on the sideline, get some private coaching, but I don't really promote to like join my team so quick.
Right.
Because I'm easy with getting people to join my team, but then they don't do anything.
Right.
So now for the past I'm doing a 90-day run, so it's been like 45 days. I have strictly just been getting people on the product, and then they fall in love with the product, and by default, they're like, I want to join, I want to get in. I mean, it's so amazing how I switched that.
I was talking to a partner of mine the other day, and that's the same guy that mentioned TikTok. He said he talked to a guy that was in that particular company, and he said the guy told him, said, man, I made $100,000 last month. I said, how you make $100,000? He said, well, how many reps you got? The guy said, well, I got about 50 reps. He said, well, how in the world you make $100,000 50 reps? He said, I got 9,000 customers. Yeah. He said, I can't get no reps, but I can get customers through social media. He's like, I got these customers ordering every month. I'm like, I think
okay. We overthink. I think we overthink it a lot. The 5 ways to pay. I think we all trying to tap into all 5 of the ways.
Right.
When we should just master one way. And I think the one way, the first thing that you should master is the retail, because you got to not convince, but you have to create something where people are falling in love with the product. A lot of people say, oh, I tell people all the time, I need like 10 Jennifers. I do. I need like 10 Jennifers. But Jennifer was my customer. I never even knew Jennifer. Jennifer was introduced to me through somebody else. She was having issues with her knee. She became a customer and fell so madly in love with the product that she was like, I'm getting in. I've never done network marketing, but if you show me, I will do it. I never told her about nothing. You got to get 2. You got to do this. I never did that. I didn't do that with her. What I did was I told her, take 30 days and get some major results. She called me like the 20-something day and said, I went to the doctor, no medical claims. We do not cure, mitigate, or make any medical claims. But she called me and said, my inflammation is so far gone, I don't have to get the surgery. And I'm like, wow. It actually, nobody knows this, and I've never told her this, but it gave me even more belief. Because I was like, oh my God, like, let me see your knee. Because when I first met her, it was like an elephant leg. Wow. So when I saw her knee, and then she started skating with me, and she started working out with me, what happened was I invited her into my lifestyle. And what happened, she started duplicating that. And so now she just hit director. I'm so proud of her. But now that is like her thing. Like, she loves Tava, and I can't tell her no different about it. She even told me one day, she was like, I don't care whatever happened. I ain't never going nowhere. This is her first company. So, but she told me last week, I wish she could come out here. She made like $700, y'all, in retail money, but she got a corporate America job. She works for the government. She works a 9 to 5.
Right.
But she still makes at least $50 to $60 to $70 a day.
You know, if y'all don't know who Jennifer is, go look at my reel in the skit that I produced in Detroit with Jennifer, Krishan, who else was that? The dancers? Jarissa. That thing it says 10,000 views and like 4,000 likes on it. And
yes, it do. I saw it. You gonna get your real.
I'm gonna tell you what made me mad though. I look at some of the comments. One lady said, "Who is that old man standing back there?" I'm like, "Hey, I'm the executive producer of the video. What you mean, old man? I started to comment on her and say, I ain't gonna tell you what I was gonna say. But I'm like, lady, I'm 49. What you call old? She's like, but that was you see how that went viral almost, and we were just playing around.
And that's why you selling ballet like crazy. Listen, y'all, look, we ain't out here selling this ballet right, because we got the vice president of sales about to beat us out on the retail, y'all.
I know that.
Like, we can't be having Mr. Fleming out here selling ballet 30 years.
Don't have me next week talking about I got 2-3 more sales next week. Y'all gonna be in trouble then, buddy. So yeah. All right, so
Lloyd, we need to talk. This not fair.
I know. 2 quick questions. I haven't posted in my Instagram stories. All I did was Facebook stories. So I need to do that. Second thing is, when you said, I think you said people have to like you or whatever. I forget how you said it, but you got to be attracted to them, or they got to be attracted to you. What do you say about people who say, well, I don't look that good, and I don't have no clothes to put on, and I can't do this, and that's just, oh, woe is me. What do you say? Or do you don't say anything to them people?
You know what I do with those people, Mr. Fleming? I really try to help them with their mindset, because it's a way bigger issue. They're not ready for social media. Because if somebody say the wrong thing to them, like that lady said, oh, you
like in the comment section, it'll kill them.
That could break somebody, and that could really hurt them, because they're not mentally prepared for that, because it's a self-esteem issue. And I've had people tell me that. I had people tell me, oh, I don't feel beautiful, or I don't feel like I lost enough weight. But what I would like to say to someone like that is, guess what? There is someone out there in Facebook land that feels the same way. And your story, you going on there and saying, simply just going on there for 2 minutes, you could do a 5-minute live and say, look, this is new for me. Tell your truth, tell your story. I don't feel like I can do this. I don't. And you will be so surprised at the people that will root you on, or someone that will say, you inspired me, because I've been wanting to tell my story. I've been wanting to come on live. I've been wanting to share my product. And this is not just for Tava. This is for anything. Like, you have to share your story, because you holding in your story is going to block your blessing, because your story can help somebody else's breakthrough. And I just learned that although I'm good in front of the camera and I like to have fun, I don't like to do trainings like this. I don't like to stand on stage and do teaching. But Tava helped me with that when they called me and said, hey, we want you at the event. We want you to tell your story. I was like sweating. I had to go have a conversation with Miss Shantae, because I was like, oh my God. And she said, Krishan, I need you to tell the truth. I need you to share with people that you were a teen mom. People need to know that, because they look at all your glitz and your glam and say, oh, she got it going on, but they don't know the struggle that I went through to get here. So don't feel like, if you feel like you're overweight or you got skin problems, then your problem is you're not taking your product. And you have to ask yourself, really, because it really hit me. And I'm going to tell y'all to ask this question. Lachelle, I guess she was the one who created this, but they don't know how powerful this question is. Why Tava? Why? Because we're a social sharing company. We're not an insurance company. We're not going door to door anymore. We're not doing things the old way. It's a new era. So if you want to be successful in not just Tava, in anything you do, you're going to have to cut a camera on. I do real estate. We have to do continual education classes, and they want you to be fully dressed with your camera on, because it's a government class. It's provided by the government. So you can't go on there with your hair all over the place.
Right.
Treat it like a job. You treat Tava like a hobby. You're going to keep getting paid like a hobby. You're going to keep getting hobby results. But if you really tap in and treat Tava like a business, you're going to get business results. And it's just that simple. I don't know any product that you use. Like, if you're not getting a result, if you go to if you go to CVS and buy a product, a skincare product, right? And you love that product, I don't care what you look like. You're going to be on there like, girl, y'all need to go get this vitamin C serum, girl. This going to just make your skin glow. But when it comes to something that we're scared, but your blessing is on the other side of your fear. I was scared on that stage. But when I came off that stage, Mr. Fleming, in the back of the room, I had a group of women around me like, oh my God, that was my story. Oh my God, you helped me so much. I was a teen mom. I was this. The godmother herself got up from her table to come out to talk to me to say, you know, we got the same story.
Wow.
You know, I love your story. That was beautiful. It's, you know, so if I never shared that, who would have ever known? Y'all would have always said, oh, that's the social media Tava girl. You would never know how broken I used to be. So please, y'all, I don't care what your hair look like. I don't care what your weight look like. I don't care. If you so worried about it, you got to do something about it.
Yeah. Man. All right, well, we're going to have you back again, but you say June 25th in Detroit is the day party. 25th, that's a Saturday, right?
That's a Saturday.
Okay, yeah, you got a location yet?
Yes, we have a location. We're going to do it at the clubhouse here at my condo. It's nice to fit 100 people. So hopefully we can get 100 people. That would be nice. But we're going to start off with training. Well, we're going to start off with the opportunity. So invite your people. If you're not in Detroit, send them here. We'll close them for you so you can get binary qualified all over again. And then we're going to do some training. And then afterwards, we're going to have an afterglow. Where we're going to have some cocktails and some hors d'oeuvres. And we're just going to hang out by the pool and take pictures and do a bunch of TikToks.
All that, yeah. All that. We're going to see if y'all do one that's going to go more viral than the one I set up. Let's see what y'all do in June, because I don't think y'all going to be able to do one that's going to do the numbers mine did. And I'm the EP, I'm the executive producer of that video. And so, you know, I challenge you to do that.
Who your favorite rapper? Who your favorite rapper?
Hove.
I'm dusting the dust off my shoulder.
Jehovah. I know it's right. So, hey, appreciate it. We got to go now. I really hate we got to go because I love talking this stuff. I really love doing this. And, man, we got to close the huddle today. But we're going to huddle up again next week. And you never know who's going to be on here. That's why I'm posting. I'm not going to post who the guest will be. I never do that. I'm just going to, y'all got to plug in and see who's going to be on here. You might come in one day as Les Brown sitting over there. You don't know who's going to be on the huddle. That's all I got to tell you. So you got to huddle up every Saturday and let them know because, man, we got some good information. And look, we got to take this serious. So make sure you on Instagram, make sure you're on YouTube because we're going to start doing more there, especially if I get some more insight here. I got my, so you'll be my consultant, not a paid consultant, but you'll be my consultant.
Click me off.
She clicked me off.
They cut you off, Mr. Fleming.
I'm gone. See you later.
We'll talk.
All right.
Bye, Tava.
Come with me, with Tava, no places too far. Come with me, with Tava, no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this flight with me, with Tava, no places too far to go. New places, new faces, yeah, new zip codes. No money, NFTs and plus crypto. Only care cash no more. Digital currency on me. Overseas we back and forth. Round trips all aboard, baby. There's room at the top. We'll save a spot for you. Can't no one limit us, so you should come with me. With Tava, no places too far. Come with me. With Tava, no places too far to go. We can take you